My name is Aaron Guy Leroux, and I'm a photojournalist and documentary photographer.
A revolution of our times. This is actually a zoomed in and reversed version of another photo I took in this book called Liberate Hong Kong. You could tell by the guy's shirt that the writing is backwards, but we did this because it was a good mirror for Thady Comer's gorgeous image with the cop with the green laser on his face there. This is the section of the book that was meant to introduce the characters in the conflict. So we had moved through the first section of the book that was kind of the unseen images of the streets of Hong Kong and kind of what things were like. And it was meant to raise questions in the mind of people reading the book of like, where are we? What's happening? You know, this isn't the protests I saw on TV. And then moving into the character section, these are the two main protagonists, right? The cops and the protesters, as represented by my photo and Thady's photo. And then we move on into that section of large crowds and then individuals in those crowds, right? Little children, the girl with the patched eye, a woman brandishing a Taiwanese flag, right? These are kind of the disparate sorts of people who are making up this massive, massive protest movement. But as I mentioned in my audio for this photo, as I shot it, which was called Liberate Hong Kong, it was shot on the top of Lion Rock on September 13th. I had hiked up there with the great photojournalists Walid Berzag and Mae James. And the three of us had hiked up Lion Rock in the middle of the night to take photos of the protest that was happening up there. And we got up there after a long, sweaty hike in the dark. And we made frames up there for an hour or so. And I got this really interesting photo of this guy dressed as this protester, and he was brandishing a big banner that said "Liberate Hong Kong, Revolution of Our Times," that matched his shirt. And it was a beautiful image, and it was an interesting moment to take it. It was pretty fortuitous to kind of find that guy decked out and lit up by the lights and strobes of the other protesters on top of Lion Rock that night.